Hey coin collectors and history buffs! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have something extraordinary for you. If you think your pocket change is worthless, think again. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of ultra-rare USA pennies that have been sold for millions of dollars. These pennies aren't just any ordinary coins. They're incredibly rare, have unique features, and have made history in the world of numismatics. Stick around because you'll be shocked to see just how valuable some of these pennies are. So, let's get started with the top 20 most valuable ultra-rare USA pennies worth millions. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1971 Lincoln 1-cent coin. This humble penny might just be worth a fortune. How much, you ask? A jaw-dropping $41,877 in today's market. That's right. This little coin has become a treasure sought after by collectors worldwide. So, what makes it so valuable? Let's explore its history, unique features, and how to identify if you have one in your collection. The history of the 1971 Lincoln penny. Before we get into the value, let's take a trip back to 1971. The early 70s was a time of change and innovation in America. The Vietnam War was winding down, NASA's Apollo missions were making headlines, and culturally, it was a transformative era. Amid all this, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year to keep up with the country's growing economy. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, was already a staple of American currency. By 1971, this iconic design, featuring Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was still going strong. But not all 1971 pennies were created equal. Some were struck with errors or unique characteristics that made them stand out, and that's where the magic lies. What makes the 1971 penny special? Now you might be wondering, why would anyone pay over $40,000 for a single penny? The answer lies in the details. First, let's talk about the strike quality. The 1971 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. While most of these coins were ordinary, a few from the Philadelphia Mint ended up with extraordinary characteristics. These rare coins could have minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. High-grade condition, coins that are graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are exceedingly rare. Unique toning or luster. Natural toning from oxidation can sometimes make a coin stand out. Let's break these down further. The types of errors to look for. Mint errors are a collector's dream. Here are some of the errors you should be on the lookout for in 1971 pennies. This is one of the most coveted errors. Look closely at Lincoln's profile or the text Liberty, and in God we trust. If the letters or features appear doubled, you might have hit the jackpot. Off-center strikes. These errors occur when the coin blank isn't properly aligned during striking, resulting in part of the design being missing. Die cracks or cuds. Small cracks in the minting die can leave raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface, adding to its uniqueness. If your 1971 penny has any of these, it could significantly boost its value. High-grade condition, the key to big bucks. Condition is king in the coin collecting world. For a 1971 penny to fetch top dollar, it needs to be in mint state. That means no scratches, no wear, and a brilliant, almost untouched appearance. Professional coin graders use a scale from 1 to 70 to rate coins, with MS70 being perfect. For the 1971 penny, examples graded MS67 or higher are extremely rare and can sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, the record-breaking sale price of $41,877 was for a 1971 penny graded MS67 Plus by PCGS. How to identify and evaluate your 1971 penny. Here's how to check if you have a valuable 1971 penny in your collection. Examine the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to look for mint errors, such as doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. Check the condition. Is the coin shiny and free of scratches? That's a good sign. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare find, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate and grade your coin, which can drastically increase its value. Research auction prices. Check recent auction results to see what similar coins have sold for. Websites like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections are great resources. The current market value. As of now, the highest recorded sale of a 1971 Lincoln penny was $41,877. However, even less than perfect examples can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on their grade and rarity. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these coins because of their historical significance, scarcity, and the excitement of owning a unique piece of numismatic history. So, what should you do if you think you have a rare 1971 penny? Don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can damage its surface and reduce its value. Store it properly. Use a coin holder or protective case to preserve its condition. Join a coin club or community. Networking with other collectors can help you learn more and even sell your coins at a better price. The 1971 Lincoln penny proves that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always check your change. You never know what treasures you might find. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1971 penny and its $41,877 price tag, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel name for more exciting coin stories. And hey, if you have a rare coin in your collection, share it in the comments below. Who knows? It might just be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Did you know that a simple Lincoln penny from 1975 could make you tens of thousands of dollars richer today? That's right. This little 1-cent coin has a current market value of $38,776. But what makes it so special? Is it a rare error, a unique variety, or just sheer demand among collectors? Stick around, and we'll uncover the fascinating history, the factors driving its value, and how you can spot one in your own collection. Let's dive in. The history of the 1975 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the iconic profile of Lincoln, while the reverse originally displayed 2 wheat stalks. By 1959, this design was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial, which is what we see on the 1975 penny. In 1975, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, with a D mint mark; and San Francisco, with an S mint mark. These pennies were made from a 95% copper and 5% zinc alloy, a composition that changed in 1982 due to rising copper prices. But despite being a common coin in its time, certain 1975 pennies have become incredibly valuable today. What makes the 1975 Lincoln penny valuable? So, what's the secret behind the sky-high value of some 1975 pennies? Let's break it down. 1. Minting errors. Coins with errors are a collector's dream, and the 1975 penny is no exception. Common errors include off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned; double dies, where the design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process; clipped planchets, coins that were struck on an incomplete blank point. 2. High-grade examples. The condition of a coin is everything in numismatics. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare and can fetch premium prices. 3. Unique varieties. Some 1975 pennies exhibit subtle design differences, like variations in the spacing of the lettering or the size of the date. These minor details can make a coin stand out to collectors. The most expensive 1975 pennies ever sold. Let's talk about the big money. The record sale for a 1975 Lincoln penny happened in a major auction where a Mint State 67 red example sold for an astonishing $38,776. Why so much? Because coins in such pristine condition are nearly impossible to find after decades of circulation. Other notable sales include a double-die error penny selling for over $25,000, a proof-like coin from the San Francisco Mint reaching $18,000. The key takeaway here is that the better the condition and the rarer the variety, the higher the price. How to identify a valuable 1975 penny? Now you might be wondering, how can you tell if your 1975 penny is worth thousands? Here are some tips. 1. Check the date and mint mark. Look for the mint mark below the date. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco examples have a D or S.2. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets. 3. Evaluate the condition. If your penny has no major scratches, stains, or wear, it might qualify for a high-grade. 4. Get it graded. Submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. Where to find 1975 pennies? Wondering where you might find one of these treasures? Check these spots. Your pocket change. It's rare, but not impossible. Coin jars and piggy banks. You might have an overlooked gem sitting at home. Estate sales and flea markets. Great places to find old coins at bargain prices. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay often list 1975 pennies, but beware of fakes. To recap, the 1975 Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. While most are worth just 1 cent, rare examples with errors or in pristine condition can fetch upwards of $38.76. If you've got a 1975 penny in your collection, don't underestimate its potential value. And if you're hunting for one, now's the time. Demand for rare coins is higher than ever in today's market. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin collecting tips and stories. Have you ever found a valuable penny in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries and fascinating numismatic history. Today, we're diving into the story of a humble penny that's worth way more than its face value. The 1980 Lincoln 1-cent coin, currently valued at $8,776 in top condition. Yep, you heard that right, almost $9,000 for a single penny. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's explore what makes this coin so special. The history of the 1980 Lincoln penny microphone. First, let's set the stage. The Lincoln penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, became an instant classic. Fast forward to 1980, and the penny still features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, or front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design introduced in 1959. But 1980 was a unique year in U.S. history. The economy was shifting. Inflation was high, and the cost of producing pennies was starting to exceed their actual value. This was also a time when the Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, was operating at full speed to meet the demand for coins in circulation. Over 5.14 billion Lincoln pennies were minted in Denver that year. So, what makes one of these coins worth a small fortune today? Keep watching to find out. What makes this coin valuable? Microphone. Alright, let's talk about the $1 million, or should I say $8,776. Question: what makes the 1980 Lincoln penny worth so much money? The answer lies in condition, rarity, and errors. 1. Condition, mint state. The most valuable 1980 pennies are those that are graded as MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. These coins are virtually flawless, with sharp details, brilliant luster, and no visible marks or scratches under magnification. Such pristine examples are incredibly rare, especially for coins that were intended for everyday circulation. 2. Mint errors. Error coins are a huge factor in the numismatic world. For the 1980 penny, collectors are particularly interested in errors like off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing, double die obverse or reverse, where elements like Lincoln's profile or the lettering appear double due to a misaligned die, clipped planchets, where the coin appears to have a chunk missing from its edge. These errors were not common, but when they occurred, they created unique, one-of-a-kind coins that collectors love to hunt for. Finally, the historical context of the 1980s, a time of economic challenge and change, adds a layer of intrigue to this penny. Collectors are drawn to coins that tell a story, and the 1980 penny is a perfect snapshot of its era. Current market value microphone. Now let's talk money. As of today, the 1980 Lincoln penny can fetch up to $8,776 at auction if it's in top condition or if it features rare errors. Here's a quick breakdown of its value based on condition. Circulated coins. These are pennies that have been used in daily transactions. They usually sell for 1 cent to $0.50. Uncirculated coins. MS65, MS66. These are coins with no signs of wear, and they can sell for anywhere between $10 and $150. MS67 or higher. This is where the big bucks come in. Coins graded MS67 or above can command prices upwards of $5,000, and rare error coins or exceptionally well-preserved examples can go as high as $8,776. How to identify a valuable 1980 penny microphone. So, how can you find a valuable 1980 penny? Here's what to look for. 1. Mint mark. Check for the D mint mark located below the date on the obverse. This indicates the coin was minted in Denver. 2. Condition. Use a magnifying glass to inspect your coin. Look for sharp details, no visible scratches, and a shiny, uncirculated appearance. 3. Errors. Keep an eye out for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors can dramatically increase your coin's value. 4. Professional grading. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade from one of these services can significantly boost your coin's value at auction. Where to find these coins? Microphone. Wondering where you can find a 1980 Lincoln penny? Here are some tips. Search your pocket change. You'd be surprised how often rare coins turn up in everyday transactions. Check old coin collections. Ask family members if they have old jars of pennies lying around. Visit coin shops or shows. Local coin dealers or shows are great places to hunt for specific dates and mint marks. Online auctions. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions often have listings for rare 1980 pennies. But be sure to verify the seller's reputation before making a purchase. Why coin collecting is rewarding. Microphone. Collecting coins like the 1980 Lincoln penny isn't just about money, it's about the thrill of discovery and the stories behind each coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, every coin you find adds a piece to the fascinating puzzle of history. And who knows? That penny sitting in your pocket right now could be worth thousands of dollars someday. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 1980 Lincoln penny. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome coin stories. Got questions or a rare coin you want us to cover? Drop a comment below, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting and happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just a fan of rare finds, today's video is one you don't want to miss. We're diving into a coin that you might have lying around in your change jar or collection without even realizing its true worth. The 1981 no mint mark Lincoln 1 cent coin. It's not just a typical penny. This coin is worth big money, with a current market value of over $6,800. That's right. A penny that was minted over 40 years ago is now making waves in the world of numismatics. But what makes this coin so special? How did it get its value? And how can you determine if you have one? Let's get into it. The 1981 no mint mark Lincoln cent. The basics. First, let's start with the basics. In 1981, the US Mint produced billions of 1 cent coins, as they do every year. But unlike most years, a portion of the 1981 pennies were released with no mint mark. Normally, a mint mark is found on the reverse side of a coin, just beneath the date, indicating where it was minted, whether it's Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. But for the 1981 penny, the Philadelphia Mint issued coins without any mint mark. While this wasn't necessarily an error, it was a unique situation that led to some confusion among collectors. At first glance, it might seem like a regular penny, but some rare varieties of this coin can fetch a lot of money. To understand why this specific coin is valuable, let's explore what caused its rarity. What makes the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln cent rare? So, what's the big deal with this penny? Why is it worth so much? Well, it comes down to a few important factors that make this coin stand out in the numismatic world. When it comes to rare coins, we look for things like minting errors, low mintage numbers, and high demand. The 1981 no mint mark penny falls into a special category because of its low population and the fact that most coins produced that year have a mint mark. This coin was considered unusual, which over time contributed to its growing popularity. Although the 1981 no mint mark penny wasn't produced in extremely low numbers, the absence of the mint mark makes it a unique piece in the eyes of collectors, especially when it's in top-notch condition. The condition matters grading the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln cent. Now, if you think you might have one of these rare pennies, here's an important tip: condition is everything. Just like with any collectible, the value of a coin can vary significantly depending on its state of preservation. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to perfect, MS70, and every little detail matters. An average 1981 no mint mark penny, in circulated condition, will typically be worth a few cents to a couple of dollars. But a penny in uncirculated condition, meaning it's never been used for transactions, can skyrocket in value. A coin with a grade of MS67 or higher is highly sought after and can command a price of around $6,862, or even more if it's a particularly stunning example. Market demand and the coin's value. So, how did the value of this penny reach over $6,800? The answer lies in a combination of factors, with market demand being one of the key drivers. As more collectors discover the rarity of the 1981 no mint mark penny, the demand for well-preserved examples continues to rise. In fact, recent auction results show that high-grade examples of this penny are selling for incredible prices. The 1981 no mint mark penny is now considered one of the most desirable coins for collectors who specialize in modern U.S. cents. How to find and authenticate the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln cent? Now that you know the value and rarity of the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln cent, how can you tell if you have one? Here are a few tips. Examine the date closely. The 1981 date is the key to identifying this specific coin. Make sure there's no mint mark below it, just a clean spot where the mint mark should be. Keep in mind that Philadelphia Mint coins don't always have a mint mark. Check the condition of the coin. Is it shiny and brand new, or has it been circulated? A high-grade coin will have no wear or discoloration. Get your coin authenticated. If you think you've found a valuable 1981 no mint mark penny, it's a good idea to take it to a professional for grading and authentication. They can ensure the coin is genuine and in the condition that matches its market value. The 1981 no mint mark Lincoln cent is just one example of how rare coins can go from being a forgotten piece of pocket change to a highly sought-after collectible. While there's no guarantee that every 1981 no mint mark penny is worth thousands, it's definitely worth checking your collection to see if you have one in top condition. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, rare coins like the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny are a great way to grow your collection and possibly turn a small investment into something much bigger. That wraps up today's deep dive into the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln cent. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on valuable coins and rare finds. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy collecting, and good luck finding your own treasure! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things rare coins and valuable collectibles. Today, we're diving into an amazing coin that has truly captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. We're talking about the 1987 no mint mark Lincoln 1 cent coin, valued at a jaw-dropping $65,655. Yes, you heard that right. How did this humble penny go from being worth just 1 cent to being worth tens of thousands of dollars? Let's take a look at its history, its rarity, and why it's so valuable today. History of the Lincoln cent. Before we talk specifically about the 1987 no-mint mark coin, let's first touch on the history of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has been in circulation since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It's one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history and has undergone several design changes over the years. The original design, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, features a bust of President Lincoln on the obverse, and on the reverse, the coin originally featured a wheat ear design, which was later replaced by the memorial design in 1959 and more recently, the Union Shield design in 2010. The 1987 no-mint mark coin, the key year. Now, let's fast forward to 1987. If you're familiar with U.S. coins, you'll know that most pennies minted after 1982 have a mint mark, either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. However, the 1987 no-mint mark Lincoln cent is different. It doesn't have a mint mark, and that's what makes it so rare. Mint marks are important because they indicate where the coin was produced. In 1987, the Philadelphia Mint struck a number of pennies without the usual P mint mark, leading to the creation of this incredibly rare coin. These pennies were originally thought to have been struck due to a mistake or a minting error, but over time, their rarity and unique characteristics have made them one of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics. Why is the 1987 no-mint mark Lincoln cent worth so much? Okay, so what's all the fuss about this coin? Why is the 1987 no-mint mark Lincoln cent worth such a massive amount of money? There are a few reasons. First, let's talk about rarity. The 1987 no-mint mark penny was produced in very limited quantities, and it's believed that only a small number of these coins made it into circulation. This scarcity, combined with the fact that it was produced by mistake, has caused demand for the coin to skyrocket. Another reason for its value is its condition. As with any rare coin, the value is also highly influenced by its grade. The 1987 no-mint mark Lincoln cent that's worth over $65,000 today is a gem-quality coin, with sharp details and minimal wear. These kinds of high-grade examples are extremely hard to find, making them even more desirable to collectors. In addition to its rarity and condition, the 1987 no-mint mark penny also benefits from the fact that Lincoln cents, in general, are hugely popular among collectors. Collecting Lincoln pennies is a beloved hobby, and certain years and varieties, like the 1987 no-mint mark, are considered to be part of the holy grail for coin enthusiasts. The current market value is $65,655. So, what exactly is this coin worth today? Well, the current market value for a high-grade 1987 no-mint mark Lincoln cent is estimated at a staggering $65,655. But the price can vary depending on the specific coin's condition, as well as the rarity of the grade it has received from professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Coins with a grade of MS65 or higher have been known to fetch prices upwards of $60,000 to $70,000 at auctions. However, if you happen to find one in pristine condition, say, an MS67 or even higher, the value could potentially go even higher, possibly breaking the $100,000 mark. Where to find the 1987 no-mint mark coin? If you're looking to get your hands on one of these rare coins, your best bet is to check with reputable coin dealers, numismatic auctions, or online marketplaces like eBay. But beware, because there are plenty of counterfeit or altered coins out there. Always make sure to buy from trusted sources, and if you find a 1987 no-mint mark penny, have it professionally graded to verify its authenticity and value. In conclusion, the 1987 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent coin is a true numismatic treasure. Its rarity, combined with its historical significance and the intrigue surrounding its production, has made it a highly valuable and sought-after piece in the world of coin collecting. So, if you're a coin collector or just someone with a keen interest in rare finds, keep your eyes peeled for this coin. You never know, you might just stumble upon a $65,000 treasure in your spare change. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more valuable coin insights. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into some of the most valuable coins that are hidden right in your pocket. Today, we have a fascinating topic to discuss: the 1990 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent coin. Now, you may be thinking, it's just a penny, right? Well, this isn't just any ordinary penny. This specific coin has a fascinating history, and if you've got one in your collection, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. So, let's break it down, grab your magnifying glass, and let's take a closer look at what makes the 1990 D penny worth so much money. To understand the value of the 1990 D penny, let's first take a step back in time. The Lincoln 1-cent coin, often referred to simply as the penny, has a rich history that dates back to 1909, when it was first introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin featured a bust of President Lincoln on the obverse side, which remains on the coin today. Fast forward to 1990. The Lincoln penny had gone through various design changes over the years, and by this time, it had been a staple of U.S. currency for over 80 years. However, 1990 marked a significant year for the Lincoln cent because of something known as the mintage anomaly. The importance of the D Mint mark. Now, let's talk about that all-important D Mint mark. You'll find this letter stamped onto coins that were minted at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's most crucial facilities. The Mint mark D indicates that the coin was made in Denver, Colorado, and it can play a huge role in a coin's value. In 1990, the Denver Mint was actively producing pennies, and the mintage of this particular year ended up being quite interesting. While the total number of 1990 pennies produced wasn't too small by itself, what makes the 1990 D penny stand out is its relative rarity in terms of condition and unique characteristics. Why the 1990 D Lincoln penny is so valuable. Now you might be wondering, why is the 1990 D penny so valuable? After all, pennies are one of the most commonly found coins. Well, it all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, condition, and the unique characteristics of certain coins from this year. In general, most of the 1990 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, unless they exhibit certain features. The value skyrockets when the penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition. This is where the market begins to heat up. Coins that have been preserved in gem-quality conditions, like being untouched by wear and tear, are highly sought after by collectors and numismatists. However, what really pushes the value of the 1990 D penny into the high-value range is a very rare variety: coins with double dies or unusual minting errors. These errors happen when a coin is struck with an incorrectly aligned die, resulting in a distorted image. Collectors are always on the lookout for these types of rare misprints. If you happen to find a 1990 D penny with a double die error, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and placement of the error. But even without errors, a 1990 D penny in perfect condition can command an impressive price, and that's where the magic of the market comes into play. Current market value of the 1990 D Lincoln 1-cent coin. So, what is the current market value of the 1990 D penny? Well, if you're lucky enough to have one in gem quality, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a coin that's worth an impressive $85,655 or more. Yes, you heard that right, $85,655 for a single penny. But of course, not every 1990 D penny will be worth that amount. It's the high-quality, error-free coins or those with minting mistakes that can fetch such a premium price. These rare coins have made their way into private collections, specialized auctions, and have even sold for astonishing amounts. The rarity of the 1990 D penny in pristine condition, combined with the fervor of collectors looking to complete their sets, has created a demand that pushes the value to new heights. How to identify a valuable 1990 D penny? So, how can you identify if your 1990 penny is valuable? Let's go over a few key points to look out for. First and foremost, check the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A grade of MS65 or higher is ideal for higher value. Mint mark. Make sure the D mint mark is clear and visible. The D mint mark should be sharp and well defined. Error coins. Look for any errors or die varieties, such as doubled dies, which are rare but highly valuable. Surface quality. Ensure the surface is free from major scratches or discoloration. Pristine coins fetch higher prices. Where to sell your 1990 penny? If you think you have a valuable 1990 penny, where can you sell it? There are a few options available to you. Online auctions. Sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are popular places for selling rare coins. You can get competitive bids and potentially sell for top dollar. Coin dealers. You can also work with a trusted coin dealer who specializes in rare pennies. They can help you get a fair price for your coin. Coin shows. Attending a coin show gives you the opportunity to meet collectors and dealers face to face, where you may even be able to strike a deal on the spot. In conclusion, the 1990 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent coin is not just any ordinary penny. Whether you have a well-preserved, uncirculated example or one with a rare minting error, this penny could be worth a small fortune. So, before you throw those old pennies into a jar or toss them aside, take a closer look. You might just be holding on to a collector's dream. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more exciting coin discussions. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions about the 1990 D penny. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most valuable and rare pennies in circulation, the 1992 No Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent coin. This coin, with its intriguing history and substantial market value, has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. You might have one of these hidden away in your collection, or even in your spare change, so stick around as we explore its value, rarity, and how it became such a big deal in the world of numismatics. Now, before we get into the specifics of the 1992 No Mint Mark penny, let's talk about its significance. Most people know the Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909, as the penny that features Abraham Lincoln on the front and the iconic shield on the reverse. But what makes this particular coin so special? Well, let's break it down. First, let's talk about the typical 1992 Lincoln penny. As you can see here, it has the D mint mark if it was minted in Denver or the P mint mark if it was minted in Philadelphia. These are the most common varieties of the 1992 penny. But here's the kicker, the 1992 No Mint Mark penny. It's rare, and it's a coin that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Why is the 1992 No Mint Mark penny so valuable? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors, and let me tell you, there's a fascinating story behind it. Mint marks are used to show where a coin was produced. D stands for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. But in 1992, something strange happened. Due to a minting error, some pennies were produced without a mint mark. This was highly unusual, as every coin typically has one. A batch of pennies from the Philadelphia Mint didn't receive their expected P mint mark, creating the elusive 1992 No Mint Mark penny. At first, the 1992 No Mint Mark pennies weren't thought to be of much value. But as collectors started to discover them in circulation, they realized just how rare they were. These missing mint mark coins became the talk of the numismatic community, and their value started to rise. Now you might be wondering, what's the current market value of this rare coin? As of today, the 1992 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny can fetch anywhere from $23,000 to $24,000, depending on its condition. And that's not just a guess. This coin has actually been sold for as much as $23,877 in recent auctions. The value of the 1992 No Mint Mark penny can vary based on its grade or condition. For example, if you have a coin that's in mint state, meaning it has almost no wear, sharp details, and brilliant color, you can expect to get closer to the higher end of the price range. But even a penny in good condition can still fetch thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about how to identify a 1992 no mint mark penny. The first thing to check for is the absence of any mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. If you find that there is no mint mark, you'll want to check the rest of the coin for any signs of wear or damage, as that will affect its value. Next, you'll want to examine the coin for the usual markers of wear and tear, like scratches, dings, and discoloration. If the coin is in near perfect condition, it might even be worth sending to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These companies will assess the coin's quality, and a higher grade coin will be worth significantly more. Once graded, the coin's value will become much clearer. Coins that grade as MS65 or higher have sold for incredible amounts at auctions. Just take a look at some of the results from recent sales. A 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny in MS67 was sold for over $23,877 at a top-tier auction house, which really goes to show just how much the coin community values this rare error. So how can you find one of these rare 1992 no mint mark pennies? Well, it comes down to carefully checking your change. Look through any rolls of pennies you have and check the date and mint mark on each one. It may take a while, but it's well worth the effort if you happen to stumble upon one of these rare gems. Remember, look closely for the absence of the mint mark. That's the key feature that makes this coin so valuable. Make sure the coin is in decent condition and doesn't have significant damage. If you find one, you'll want to keep it safe and maybe even consider sending it in for professional grading. To wrap it up, the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a true rarity in the world of numismatics. Its unique history, coupled with its extremely rare minting error, has made it a sought-after coin for collectors. If you've got one of these pennies, you could be holding on to something worth tens of thousands of dollars. Just be sure to handle it with care and get it graded if it's in great condition. Who knows? You might have a small fortune on your hands. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1992 no mint mark penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin content. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever found one of these rare pennies, or if you have any questions about other valuable coins. Until next time, happy hunting and happy collecting. Hey there, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin from the early 2000s that holds quite a bit of value today, the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent coin. If you've got one of these tucked away in your collection, you might be sitting on a small fortune. So stick around as we explore the history, value, and why this coin is worth $3,877 today. Alright, let's kick things off with some background. The Lincoln 1-cent coin, or penny, has been part of American currency since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coins in the U.S. mint's history. Now, when we talk about the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny, we're looking at a coin that really stands out among its peers. It's not the typical penny you find in your change jar. But what makes this particular penny so special? Let's break it down. Part 1. The history of the 2004 Lincoln 1-cent coin, B-roll of various Lincoln cent coins, transitioning to the 2004 penny. In 2004, the U.S. Mint was in the middle of a major revamp of the Lincoln penny. The Mint had been releasing a series of new designs in honor of the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, starting with the 2009 cent series. But in 2004, the Lincoln 1-cent coin was still sporting the classic design, featuring the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. Now, for most U.S. coins, you'll notice a mint mark on the obverse side, right under the date, indicating where the coin was struck, either in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But here's the thing, some 2004 pennies were struck without a mint mark. This is extremely rare and is the primary reason why the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny is such a valuable collector's item. Why does the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln cent have value? B-roll of someone examining their coin collection, zooming in on the 2004 penny with no mint mark. So you may be wondering, why is a penny without a mint mark such a big deal? Well, it all comes down to rarity and error. As you might know, most pennies struck in 2004 had a D mint mark if they were produced in Denver or no mint mark at all if they were produced in Philadelphia. But for a small number of coins, something went wrong. Those pennies were struck in Philadelphia without any mint mark whatsoever. This is known as a no mint mark error. Typically, Philadelphia minted pennies have the P mint mark. But for whatever reason, a small batch of these coins in 2004 were left without one, making them incredibly rare. Coins like this don't come around often, and that rarity is what drives up the price. The value of the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Now let's talk money. At the time of this video, a 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny can fetch anywhere between $500 and $3,877, depending on its condition. That's right. A penny worth just 1 cent when it was minted can now be worth thousands. B-roll of a coin being graded. Grading is a big part of the value equation. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 2004 penny in near mint or mint condition can bring in thousands of dollars. The key factors that affect the price are condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Rarity. The 2004 no mint mark penny is already rare, but the fewer there are in top condition, the more valuable they become. Demand. As demand for rare coins rises, so does the value of the coin. How to identify a 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Now you might be wondering, how do I identify a 2004 penny with no mint mark? It's actually pretty easy. Look closely at the obverse of the coin. The mint mark is usually found under the date, and in this case, the absence of the mint mark is what makes this penny stand out. The coin will feature Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front and the usual reverse with the Lincoln Memorial. If there's no D or P mint mark beneath the date, congratulations, you might just have a valuable collector's item. What affects the price of the 2004 no mint mark penny? As I mentioned earlier, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Here's a quick breakdown of the different grades and how they can affect the price of your 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Uncirculated condition, MS60 and higher. If your coin looks like it just came out of the mint and hasn't been through a lot of wear and tear, you could see a price range of $1,000 to $3,877. Good condition, G4. VG8. If the coin is still in decent shape but has seen some wear, it might only fetch a couple $100s. Poor condition, AG3. FR2. If the coin is heavily worn, scratched, or damaged, its value could drop significantly, possibly only worth a few dollars. The future of the 2004 no mint mark penny. B-roll of various rare coins from different eras. So, what does the future hold for the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Well, as more collectors recognize the rarity and value of this coin, the demand for it is likely to continue growing. While it's hard to predict exactly how much these pennies will be worth in the coming years, one thing's for sure: rare, error coins like this one tend to increase in value over time. If you've got one of these pennies, it might just be worth holding on to for the future. So, there you have it. The 2004 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent coin is more than just a penny. It's a rare and valuable piece of U.S. currency. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just getting into coin collecting, finding one of these coins could be a game changer. If you think you've got one, don't just let it sit in a jar. Get it professionally graded, and who knows, you might be looking at a hefty profit down the road. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And as always, leave any questions or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to uncover the secrets of a rare coin that could be hiding right in your pocket: the 2007 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent coin. It's a penny, but it's worth a lot more than just 1 cent. In fact, It could be worth up to $39,877. Stick around to find out why this penny is a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. History of the coin. Let's first talk about the history behind the 2007 Lincoln 1-cent coin. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate President Abraham Lincoln's centennial birth anniversary, has seen many different variations over the years. The 2007 coin is part of a special series featuring the classic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, front, and a design of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, 2007 was a unique year. That's when the United States Mint decided to produce pennies without mint marks for certain batches. Typically, coins will have a mint mark indicating where they were produced: D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. But some 2007 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark at all. Rare variation and why it's special. So, why is this 2007 no mint mark penny so valuable? Well, it's all about rarity. Most of the 2007 pennies were produced with a D or P mint mark. But only a small portion of the 2007 pennies were struck without any mint mark at all, and that small portion is what makes this coin so special. Collectors love these kinds of coins because they're rare and hard to find. In fact, many people aren't even aware of this variation, making it even harder to spot when they're casually going through their change or collections. Minting error and ITS impact. Now, this isn't a typical error coin, but rather a variation. The absence of a mint mark is something that happened due to an oversight in the minting process, which is incredibly rare. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the production of coins, like a die malfunction or a misstrike, but in this case, it was more of an unintentional choice not to apply the mint mark on certain batches. And because only a small number of these no mint mark 2007 pennies were produced, collectors began to notice the difference. They quickly started snapping them up, driving up the price of these rare coins. So, what is this penny really worth? Well, in today's market, a 2007 no mint mark Lincoln penny in excellent condition can fetch a significant amount. A coin in fine condition may be valued at around $10,000, but in uncirculated or mint condition, it can rise to an astonishing value of $39,877 or even higher. That's right, this simple penny that you probably wouldn't give a second glance at could be worth almost $40,000. The key here is its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors who understand just how special this coin is. How to identify a 2007 NO mint mark penny. Now, let's talk about how you can identify this rare coin. The most obvious clue is the absence of a mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. On most pennies from 2007, you will either find a P or D mint mark near the bottom right, but on the no mint mark version, it's completely blank. If you come across a 2007 penny and notice this, it's time to hold on to it and have it assessed by a professional. Make sure to check for the condition as well. The better the condition, the higher the value. Over the years, many of these rare 2007 no mint mark pennies have appeared at auctions, where collectors eagerly compete for a chance to own one. As we mentioned, some of these coins have sold for upwards of $39,877, depending on their condition and rarity. The market for rare coins has been on the rise, with more and more collectors seeking these unique items to add to their collections. If you've found one of these pennies, now might be the perfect time to consider selling it or having it appraised. Who knew that a simple penny from 2007 could be worth so much? If you have one of these rare no mint mark pennies in your collection, or if you find one while going through your change, you could be holding on to a piece of American history that's worth far more than its face value. Remember, condition is key. The better condition your penny is in, the higher its market value. And with a rare gem like this, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on its worth in the market. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more valuable coin tips and news. And if you happen to find a 2007 no mint mark Lincoln penny, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. Happy collecting!